I'm the owner at Prepper Shop UK. We've been trading about 8 years now. We're the UK leaders in emergency preparedness, survival and emergency gear.
And you moved to Cornwall. You recently come over to Cornwall. How long have you been here?
It's about 4 years. We're Bedfordshire way. We had a shop down there before.
So tell us a bit about the kind of things that you sell and what the business is about.
With emergency preparedness, but it covers a whole spectrum. So we go from rations is a massive thing for us. Rations, water supplies. It's about loading up so you've got enough in case something happens. We do go through for flood and defences. We do stuff for fuel shortages. We sell all the way up to sort of full-on nuclear war with gas masks and hazmat suits and everything survival and emergency, outdoor, bushcrafty. In between that sort of level, so we cover a massive range.
Describe to me, have you got, because a lot of people I expect have got an idea of what your typical customer, who they might be, but you tell me in your own words what your typical customer is like, if you've got a typical customer.
There really isn't, and especially the past few years, more so than ever, it's become a lot more normalised, ever since sort of COVID happened. Before that, the stereotype was the outdoor, military, bushcrafter, someone that was always outdoors anyway, that might be into this sort of the gear, the soft side of it. And it was more what people classify as your normal everyday person was more the slimmer side of it, whereas now it's definitely, since COVID, it made everyone a prepper essentially. Everyone knows they need to be prepared. Everyone's now, they know that the worst that can happen, people have witnessed it, it's happened to everyone, it's affected everyone now. So it's definitely become a lot more normalised, and we're finding that your average customer is your average everyday person you'd see in Tesco. It's no different than your neighbour in every street corner at the minute.
So what has that meant for you business-wise over the last 2 years, 18 months?
We've seen a huge surge, so for us it's grown massively. It's been something we've been promoting for years, and it's turning the tide now, so people definitely realising and waking up and seeing that everyone should be prepared and it's more important than ever. So yeah, we've definitely seen a massive growth for us and the whole sector as a whole.
Do you get any strange requests at all?
How strange was?
I don't know. I mean, I guess people are coming at it from very different backgrounds sometimes, and in maybe different headspaces about what they're prepping for.
Yeah, we get such a wide range of customers that some people might be really worried about. It might be a nuclear attack or a chemical attack, and a lot of it revolves around what's happening at the time in the media, and if there's bad weather and there's flooding, then obviously there's a lot more people approaching it from that side. If there's food shortages, like at the minute we had a lot of people worried about food shortages this winter, so there's people coming at it from that angle. So yeah, I think we've had probably every different type of customer and every reason to be worried, and yeah, we've had all sorts.
What's your backstory? How did you get into it?
So I had an online shop at the time, I was selling surf gear, and I was more into surfing and camping away and going on surf expeditions and sort of, wild camping and stuff associated with that. And then I started reading in the papers about, at the back time it was in magazines from America, about prepping over there, and it was before it was really a thing over here. And it just sort of made sense, so we started getting involved in it more and more, and sort of the survival skills, bushcraft side of it, the outdoor life. And then from there it transferred. We thought, let's give it a go as a shop. There was no one catering to it, and it's just sort of spiralled bigger and bigger from there.
How many kind of, I know of one, how many sort of extreme preppers and survivalists do you think there are in Cornwall?
Thousands, probably, yeah. Yeah, far more than people realise. I think people think it's a tiny, minute, it's still niche, but I think people will be surprised at quite how many preppers there are.